After all these years, you're the only one that survived. Why?
Does there have to be a why?
Hey guys, Sam here with HorrorMod.com, and I'm back today to talk about the final movie in the Strangers trilogy, Chapter 3. I have had fun with this trilogy. I loved the second film very much. If you've seen my videos, I enjoyed the first movie, loved the second movie, and have been super excited about the third film. And in this final movie, Maya collides with the masked killers and finds out that the only way out of this nightmare is in. And this final movie is very brutal, it's intense, it's unpredictable. Even if you kind of have an inkling where something might go or something that might happen, you're not really sure how they're gonna get from A to B. I had seen the trailer and I had thought that I knew some things that were going to happen and was afraid of some things that I thought might happen. And I was still surprised and shocked after watching the film. So I'm happy that they did that the way they did. They definitely left a lot of surprises for you to see in the theater. Another thing about this movie is I think they explained everything about these killers. They did a great job. I don't have any more questions, which was cool. It was actually fun. They did a lot of flashbacks, kind of like they did in the second movie. And they even go back to right after Tamara is killed, and we see who Pinup Girl, who is Shelly, and we see who the Scarecrow Gregory is. They go back 3 years before, they go back 12 years. You get to see how Dollface enters the group, and I thought that that part of the movie was super shocking and surprising. I really liked that story. However, even though I had a great time watching this film and I enjoyed myself thoroughly and I was surprised and shocked, there were some things that bothered me, and it had to do with certain decisions that the killers made after Shelly had died. Some of it seemed like they wouldn't have behaved that way. They have been doing this for a long time. They've been very careful, pretty ritualistic, and I would say controlled in their mayhem. And this movie gets really messy. They get very out of control, and I don't feel like they're being careful anymore. And there's some decisions that Scarecrow makes that I kind of had a hard time believing he would do that. But when you look at the fact that no one over all these years has ever escaped them, Maya escaped. The three of them have been doing this, freely for how long, and they've all been okay. Well, Shelly died at the end of the second one. So with those two things now happening, maybe that kind of broke the Strangers out of their super controlled environment and being safe and careful and cautious. Maybe the writing was on the wall and they knew that they had to be crazy in order to maybe get through this time. I didn't feel like the Strangers were the same as they had been in the past two movies. I saw a different side of them, which maybe that's what the directors wanted us to see, but there was something about it that didn't seem genuine to me. I just kind of felt like that doesn't seem right, and it kind of bothered me. And I know it might seem kind of cliche, but I do kind of like just a little bit of light at the end of the road for our heroine, for our final girls. I don't like bleak endings, and I feel like Maya was even more broken through this movie than at the end of the last two films. And I don't know, it wasn't kind of the ending that I really wanted. I don't want to give anything away, and I don't really think I have, but I would love to know what you guys think about the end of the film, if you felt that way or if you would have liked to seen something different. I know that in general, I would have liked to seen something different, but I'm not sure what it would be. I haven't figured that out yet, and maybe there isn't any other way to go with this type of movie. But in general, I did have a good time watching this movie. Like I said, I enjoyed it in the theater. I really enjoyed the experience of seeing where everything was going to go, and I definitely want to rewatch this movie as soon as it is available to rent or stream. I want to see it again. I want to give it another look when my expectations are a little bit lower and not so hyped up, and I think that I would actually like it more than I think I like it right now. But for a score, with all of that said, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give it the same score I gave the first one. I think it's a good movie. I would recommend it if you liked the first and second one. If you like this trilogy, definitely go see it. I think you will like it. If you're not into the other two movies, I would not go see this movie because I don't think that you're going to like the third one if you didn't like the first two. The trilogy for The Strangers is done. It's complete. complete. There won't be any more movies, but you know what? I would be interested if the director who created these 3 movies wouldn't go back and maybe grab another old horror movie, remake it, and create a trilogy out of it instead of just one film. That would be pretty cool. And if I hear anything about that, I'll definitely let you guys know, because I would be interested if that director decided to do that. I would definitely be into it. That's all for the Strangers trilogy. I hope that you guys, if you want to see this one, you get a chance to, and I hope that you enjoy it. But let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Please. Please, please.
Kill her.
No.